Hi, Steve Lynch here, and I'm having a great day because I'm a massage therapist, and we always have a pretty groovy day. Uh, I want to talk about sales today. I want to talk about sales, and particularly sales as it relates to massage therapy and massage therapists. Now, most of us therapists went to school with the intention of giving something back, of contributing uh, energetically in a very healing way back to our family, our friends, the people that we touch every day. In fact, a lot of therapists actually, truth be told, maybe had not so good lives. You know, they had a hard time with their marriages. They had a hard time with growing up. You know, they were troubled in their life walk, so to speak. And so through massage therapy, they also heal themselves. Now, having said that, a lot of massage therapists, when they look at the word sale, uh, don't really gravitate to that. They don't want to be associated with what's considered greed, and have that kind of mentality while they're actually trying to do, again, healing work. And that's understandable, and I would have to say that we really need to look at, as massage therapists, well, what are we really doing, you know? And let's talk about how this need for sales has come about, has evolved. Now, when I was coming into the business almost 20 years ago, uh, therapists really lived and died by their practice, their persona, their place of business. So everything was really geared as professionals, and in fact, you more or less had to be kind of like healing rock stars in a way, and uh, and that was okay for them. But I have to say that the business itself, uh, the industry, has completely changed. In fact, that we were standalone people with clinics and gyms, standalone clinics. We had clinics in chiropractors' offices and whatnot, and some of that still happens today. But I would have to admit that the bulk of massage therapy clients and new massage therapy clients who are just being introduced to the industry would have to come from, the three or four top corporate massage entities, and they don't have to be named because they just are what they are. And so there's probably 4 or 5 thousand of those locations around the United States now. And if we look at the impact that's had, we're talking about specifically the law of large numbers. Now, what does that really mean? The law of large numbers means that for those mega industries to stay afloat, they have to take in specific quantities of new clients and retain specific quantities of current clients to meet their deadlines, to meet their commitments as corporate entities. Now, when you're talking about uh, the amount of money they're putting out every year, could be $400,000 or $500,000 a year for one specific place with a full staff and advertising, and paying all the therapists. Um, whether that's a good or a bad thing is beside the point. But what does it do? What impact does it have on the therapist? Well, to continue to evolve and to make greater and greater strides in the massage industry as a corporate entity, this means that everyone from the front door to the back door has to be involved in the customer care, customer service, or if you want to put it in blatant terms, the sales aspect of the massage therapy industry. And this could be anything from, the greeting at the door by the front desk people to whether a client receives extra services such as deep tissue on a Swedish massage, or essential oils, or hot towels, or hot stone therapy, or certain lotions or gels or products that they may carry at that specific location. So all these things are expectations on the therapist, whose real ambition was only just to heal. Okay, so I want to break this down a little bit for the therapist, so that they can get a better idea. And I want to talk about the word sale. Now, what is a sale? Okay, a sale can be basically classified as a specific commodity or service, if you want, that is given in return for a certain monetary value. We say monetary value because that's the most common form. Of course, there is barter, and we get more into that as a society on the private end. But on the industry end, it tends to be liquid, it tends to be money. Some people might say, well, hey, money is the root of all evil, man. It's like, greed is not a good thing, and I don't want to be greedy. I just want to do healing work. But let me put it in a different context. Energy. Okay, energy comes in many forms, and money is neither good nor bad. It just simply is a form of energy that we trade one to another for services and goods. And if we make enough of this energy during the day, if we trade for enough of it, then we can also have abundance. Now, abundance can come in many forms. Now, you can say, well, I'm not spiritually into that. I have all that I need. I'm abundant. Well, you may be abundant spiritually, but are you, materially abundant? Do you have enough? Are you riding around in a beat up old car that can't make it from point A to point B? Are you having to, wear the worst clothes, drive the worst car, and eat just regular common things? You don't go out, you don't do much, you just work. Well, we can come to a point where our spirituality attached to what we do can almost hobble us in a way, keep us in a state of non-abundance. And I want to say this again, that there's nothing wrong with having abundance in one's life. Even if we wanted to break it down into Christian values, and there are other texts, religious texts, spiritual texts that say the same thing, in that our Creator, if you want to talk about it, wishes us to have life, yea, not only life, but life abundant. And there are many forms of abundance: spiritual abundance, material abundance, relationship abundance, and all of these things are important. But let me break the word down even further, okay? What are we actually doing? We are, as therapists, we're providing a service, okay, for people. We are serving. I want to say that again. As therapists, we are servants to humanity, and that's a good thing. It makes me feel wonderful every day when I go home, and I know that I have helped someone walk better. I've helped someone throw a ball to their son. I've helped someone through the recovery of surgery. Whatever that might be, and I feel really great at the end of the day. And you know what? I actually feel good when I open my paycheck, because number one, I've earned it, and I have served humanity, and in return, humanity has given me the gift of having enough abundance to not be in a bad way, so I can continue serving. Okay, and it's important that we serve happily. And what I've seen happen with a lot of therapists is that they do without, they put themselves last on every level, and eventually they just crack, they burn out. And you know why? Because they are not taking care of themselves, man. They're not having that same abundance that they're allowing others to have through them. Okay, and everyone should have abundance. But let's go a little bit further. And I want to break this word down. Okay, so let's say that the first letter in the word sale is S. Okay, so S means service, or you could say it's the start of servant leadership. Okay, and so I want that to be importantly said. So the first letter in sale is service, and that means that you're providing. You are serving humanity. Man, you're just really going out and you're putting your heart into it. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, so let's take that second letter. Okay, who are you serving when you're a therapist? Well, in my heart, I'm serving all. I'm serving all who come to me. Okay, and that's very important. So now look at what's happened here. We are serving all, and we can even say we're serving all always. Okay, so what's that third letter? The third letter is a very important letter in this word. The third letter is L. So in my heart and the way I see it, I am serving all, loving. Okay, loving, love is, to me and to most therapists, it's like the most ultimate thing. Okay, it is the everything of everythingness, man. Love is the way. Okay, and I will tell you that in all of the scriptures, in all of the spiritual texts, love is the ultimate thing. Okay, so now let's look at this again. So now we are serving all and loving. Okay, who are we loving? Well, let's take a look at the last letter, and we can say that we are serving all, loving everyone. Okay, so when we say that we're going to make a sale, we're going to do sales. Okay, this is what we're doing. We're serving someone. We're serving all. We're serving everybody. We're serving all lovingly without a problem, and we're doing it with everyone. Okay, we can also break that down into servant leadership, which we can talk about another time. But for right now, what I'd like to have as a takeaway from this, especially for massage therapists and anyone else who has had a problem with the word sales. Okay, so if you're serving all, loving everyone, and you're providing, okay, then there shouldn't be a very, very hard thought process here. It's more like, what do you need? Okay, what do you need? Because I'm going to give it to you. If it's humanly possible, I'm going to give it to you. Okay, and then whatever you want to do with that, whatever the return value spiritually, economically is with that, then that's what we accept. Okay, we're not going into this saying, I'm going to make $5 million bajillion per annum selling massage therapy. Okay, by and large, we are just communicating in a loving way, in a physical way, and in a loving spiritual way with the people who come in that we see every day. We call our clients. Okay, and never mind what a corporation might call those. They might call them numbers, or they might call them units, or they might call them clients. Don't know. And for me, I don't really care, man. All I know is that I don't, the word sale doesn't mean anything to me. The commitment to my fellow human beings while they're in my presence, okay, the amount of love and joy that I can transfer to them is the most important thing to me. So I just want to say to all of those therapists out there, look, start serving all and loving everyone every single time. And you won't forget to ask people what they need. And it won't be a hardship for you to give that to them. And you know what? Nice things are going to happen because the people that are on your table are going to love you back in so many ways, okay? And the people that you work with are going to love you for loving everyone else, okay? And it's going to be very, very obvious that you're not just in it for the money, but you are in it to serve and to understand the needs of people that they send before you. And that's a very good thing. All right, man. Love light, love life, and have an awesome day.